Spain, France, the British Empire, Iceland, and Scandinavia combined is a gigantic winnable hold, noob corner hold. I'm the red player in this game, and I eventually steal it from whichever player who ends up taking over it. And I saw the best way for me to do it is to actually start receiving a lot of troops. This is why I kept in Trieste to go for the Nordic Alps and Southeastern Europe combined. If I successfully hold these, I additionally receive plus even 8 troops. So far my position seems covered. Even if there's a player in Italy, he'll basically force not to break through me, because if he does, then I could easily break through him back, judging on my capital placement. So right there, let's just simply go right there, guys. I'm not going to blindly trust every players, of course. I see some 2 troop armies around my hold, so it's better if I leave some troops on my borders, so we wouldn't do these 2 versus 1 manual rolls or blitzes randomly. But as you can see, my position is good. The green player goes for these positions, but it seems like he only takes a Werner Fabric, and he also says thanks. Probably not to me, but to the pro player, because he ended up reaching that 7 troop capital. Right, and the pink player actually goes to take over this 1 pawn hold Spain over there, guys. He will probably be the player who will take over all of these different holds eventually. Will be dominating your Noob corner, guys, so I should be really careful. Right there, I think I want to expand to Italy, but then I'll see if I can deal with the pink player, because I think he'll be my biggest threat. So let's go 13 troops, let's see, thanks to the green player, so indicating to him that I'd like to be a good neighbor. Basically, if he doesn't break through me, then I won't be breaking through him either. And I mean, there's no sense for me to start with a green player to start a fight with him, because if I attack him, then basically I'll just simply do it there to work for the pro player. It will be easier for the pro player to deal with him, and then the pro player will get an access to attack me as well. Now the yellow player goes to take over the Russian Empire, but that's something I do not really care about it as much, because the biggest threat in this game for me is the pink player. Because once he takes over this noob corner middle of even 5 holds, basically the game will either stalemate or he'll just simply dominate the game. So right there, it's better for me to take care of that first, and as you can see right there, I'm setting up my troops in order to wipe out all of the nearby territories. The yellow player will receive these troops for the Russian Empire, but the yellow player is a little bit weak, so I do not think the yellow player would attack me, because if he attacks me, basically I'll just simply break through the yellow player as well, guys. So that basically makes no sense for the yellow player to attack me. So unless maybe he'd be a lower rank player, but so far I think he's been playing deliberately, he's been playing safely, so I think he might be a hard one. Can't the pink player actually comes with his 24 troop army, guys. Alright, well, that's actually smart for the pink player to break through me first, guys. Let's see. Okay, well, he loses a lot of troops, guys. He loses a lot of troops, and he still wants to break through me. I wonder if he's potentially leaving his defenders too weak. Right there, if I want to snowball the game, then that's my last chance, guys. I should just simply break through the pink player, because otherwise the pink player will be snowballing the game instead of me, and I'll be forced to playing passively over there. So let's go grab the Nordic Alps, but I think I'm leaving these Italian territories, because the most important goal is to break through the pink player, guys. Nice, and he doesn't really have many troops over there left, guys. Nice. I'm actually able to break through everything, but on the other hand, my position is weak. My position is weak, guys. Now the yellow player can take the game into his hands, guys, but he doesn't. He doesn't go over there, guys. I might actually get away with that. And the pro player attacks the green player just simply flags the game. Nice. Now I think I'm taking advantage into my hands, but meanwhile the yellow player became strong and the pro player has become strong as well. I probably shouldn't over-attack pink, but I think that would be still nice if I take over Italy, and obviously I want to finish taking over this one hold. But I think there's no point for me to take over Iceland and the British Empire, because it could be possible that the yellow player will finally attack me. So I want to have as many troops on my capital as possible, guys, and 23 troops plus 8 troops for the yellow player. So far he doesn't go right there, guys. Right, it seems like he's only taking over Eastern Europe, which is fine by me, because what I want to do is to receive a lot of troops, basically have a super strong capital, and it will become unbreakable. And then I just simply fight yellow and purple at once, I guess. I'll see. Right, so I think it's important for me to still sustain some troops over there, guys. I'm not starting attacking them yet, but let's see what I can do. First of all, I want to make sure that I have enough troops on my capital, because if I leave my capital too weak, and basically these players can just simply take over it. Do not really care too much about my Denari club's capital, but I really care about my capital in the British Empire. Let's see what can the yellow player break for me, guys, but I think he's going to eliminate these players. Okay, he actually eliminates the green player. I thought the green player might still have a capital in North Africa, but actually no. That was his last territory. And I mean, I was kind of considering eliminating blue and the pink player myself, but I thought I'll wait for another turn, guys, but the yellow player takes this opportunity, guys. Definitely when he doesn't wait, he takes this opportunity and actually gets all of these kills. So very well played by the yellow player, guys. I thought I might get away. I thought it might be fine if I wait for another turn, but apparently not. Now let's see what the purple player does. So far he seems like he's a slow expander. He doesn't really do anything right there, guys. I think I should take care of the yellow player, because it seems like the yellow player is a higher rank player and the blue player might be a lower one, guys. As you can see, he might be still receiving a lot of troops, but he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do much of that. So I think right there I'll be just simply focusing on attacking the yellow player, breaking through his hold. Let's see, the set value 20 troops, so I think I'll be leaving my 32 troop army on this border instead of fortifying back, but 19 troops and 20 troops set by the yellow player, guys. At the very least, the yellow player doesn't blitz that army, guys, so it seems like I'm getting away. I think the yellow player should have blitzed that 32 troop army, guys, and it seems like he might have dominated the game right there. I think he would have taken advantage into his hands. But right there I received 29 troops for having this insane one-boom hold noob corner, and right there I'm going to be breaking through the yellow player once again. Right there the purple player might still receiving a lot of troops, but that's fine. The purple player just simply turtles, he doesn't do much, guys, and long term I think he's guaranteed to lose. He should help out the yellow player to attack me, and I think then he would be the leader to win. Because the yellow player is in already weak position, he still obviously got his capital, so he'll survive, but there's no way he'll be actually able to hold these holds ever again. So actually there's a perfect opportunity for the purple player to strike and to wipe me out from the Nari clubs and Italy combined. Because basically at one point I would be basically just simply forced to fight with two players at once, but right there as you can see the purple player isn't doing anything to me. So I'll be just simply fine with him holding this as well, guys, and I'll be just simply hitting the yellow player. Eventually the yellow player will be neutralized, and obviously my hold is better than the purple player's one. So basically long term I'm going to succeed. Let's see, it seems like the yellow player right there, guys, skips a turn. He might be quitting the game, or maybe he'll just simply doing that on purpose. We will see. Right, the purple player, it seems like okay, well, he doesn't go to attack me, I guess. Let's see, he still captures these territories of yellow right there, guys, which is interesting. Right there he ends his turn as well. Wow. Alright. Are there two bots, guys? Are there two bots, or will these players come back to the game? Okay, well, smart move by the purple player to leave a 70 troop 9 army right there like this, guys. I thought he might be having a lot of troops on his capital, but he fortified like that. Okay, the yellow player actually comes back, guys. The yellow player comes back to the game, and the purple player comes back to the game too, guys. What is this right there, guys? What is this? Okay, if I knew that I wouldn't have blitzed the purple player's army, I would have just only attacked the yellow player. Because I mean, the purple player was super fine with me holding all of these house, guys, but right there it seems like I made these two players to fight with me at once. Which might be still fun because I'm receiving so many troops, so I just simply have to make sure to have enough troops on my main army. My army which protects this one hold, and I think I'll be good. Basically, what I want to do is to try avoid unleashing the yellow player's capital next to me, and I think I'll be good. And when it comes to the purple, that's different. The purple player should attack these territories of yellow in Germany and basically unleash the yellow player's biggest army towards me, but is the purple player quitting right there, guys? I do not know yet, but at the very least he escaped this turn, so right there his troops were deployed automatically. Let's go. Basically now I should just simply attack as much of the yellow player as possible. As you can see, the purple player back then took over the yellow player's capital instead of my capital. He should have blitzed my capital in the Nari clubs. I mean, the yellow player only left it with a single troop back then, but I mean, that didn't make sense for the purple player to take over it. It would have made sense for the purple player to wipe me out from Italy and the Nari clubs. Basically, the purple player should have teamed up with a yellow player instead. But I guess it was nice to be pro player the entire game, guys, so I guess this is why right where be pro player. Was fine with me, but he literally, guys, he literally should have realized what I'm getting way too powerful. It's of course good to be a good neighbor when it's the right moment, but you should know when you should betray our players or start being a bad neighbor, because even if that's a good player to you, basically you do not want to let him dominate the game too easily, guys. Right, so as you can see, the pro player quits entirely. Well, could still technically come back, but I think I'll be good right there. Let's read in a set. I'm going to obviously give the second place to the yellow player, because the yellow player is staying in the game. The pro player quits, so right there I'll just simply give him the third place. Let's see, 70 troop army, guys. Not going to blitz it right there, I'll be just simply still waiting. If the yellow player wants, he could eliminate the pro player himself. Or if not, I guess I could eliminate the pro player myself too, but then it would take some additional turns. So let's see, he's going to fit, guys. Will he just simply blitz it, allowing me to receive the purple player's cards, guys? Let's see. Okay, well, he's smart about that, guys. He's smart about that. I thought he will just simply feed the purple player to me, but right there he was smart about that. Either way, all I have to do is to take over this last territory, so good game, well played, yellow. You had some opportunities which you didn't take, and then basically the pro player was just simply too useless for you. That's a GG and Master and Expert.